5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. The petitioner is aggrieved against the order dated 10th April 2003 by which the petitioner's application dated 20th March 2003 was dismissed by the trial court. Stop. Brief facts of the case are that the non-petitioner, who is wife of the petitioner, filed one divorce petition against the petitioner in the trial court. Stop. The grounds for seeking relief of divorce are cruelty and desertion. Stop. The petitioner submitted reply to the divorce petition and also filed counterclaim and sought relief of divorce on the ground of cruelty and desertion. Therefore, there are allegations and counterclaim of cruelty and desertion by each party against other. Stop. The petitioner submitted an application under section 151 CPC and requested that in case non-petitioner applicant withdraws the allegations of cruelty and desertion, then the decree may be passed, for which the petitioner will have no objection. Stop. It is also stated that the petitioner is prepared to submit joint divorce petition under section 130B. Stop. The said application was resisted by the non-petitioner applicant and the application of the petitioner was dismissed by the trial court by order dated 16th January 2003 after considering the judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court as well as judgment of the division bench of this court, which are again relied upon by learned counsel for the petitioner in support of this petition. Also, stop stanza. I considered the submission of learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. The facts mentioned above clearly show that first, non-petitioner filed the divorce petition on the ground of allegation of cruelty and desertion, in which reply has been filed by the petitioner. Therefore, issues involved in the divorce petition of the petitioner are whether the petitioner has committed any cruelty and deserted the non-petitioner ? In the counterclaim, there are counter allegations leveled by the petitioner against the non-petitioner of cruelty as well as desertion. Stop. In the trial court, the petitioner moved an application for the grant of a decree for divorce on the plea that since the non-petitioner has not filed the reply to the counterclaim, therefore the decree of divorce may be passed by exercising discretion under Order 8, Rule 6E CPC. Stop. The trial court by order dated 16th January 2003, after taking note of the fact that efforts for reconciliation have not been made by the court as required under the law, therefore, till the efforts for reconciliation between the parties are not taken up, the decree for divorce cannot be guaranteed. Stop. In addition to the above, the trial court also observed that whether to grant a decree by exercising power under Order 8, Rule 6E CPC, it is discretionary, and for that purpose judicial discretion is required to be exercised. Stop. In view of the above reasons, it is clear that the trial court in its order dated 16th January 2003 did not grant the decree for divorce on two counts. One is that efforts are yet to be made for reconciliation between the parties, and the second is that is hot haste without making any effort for reconciliation. It will not be proper to grant the decree for divorce in counterclaim of the petitioner. Stop. A bare perusal of the reasoning given by the trial court in its order dated 16th January 2003 itself makes it clear that the case was even not matured for exercising of judicial discretion of the court for exercising power under Order 8, Rule 6E CPC. Stop. Therefore, I do not find any force in the submissions of learned counsel for the petitioner that after the order dated 16th January 2003, upon failure of the reconciliation efforts between the petitioner and non-petitioner, the court had no option but to grant the decree of divorce in counterclaim of the petitioner. Stop. Over.